Welcome to a journey through the wrath of nature.
What
From storms and tsunamis to earthquakes, breathtaking moments lie ahead.
Oh, Lord.
Don't forget to like and subscribe so you never miss the next surge of fury. While trying to film a special colored locomotive, the videographer accidentally captured a terrifying train crash just meters away. A terrifying moment in the Netherlands as a train plows straight through a stalled bus, ripping it apart in an instant. In Canyon, Texas, this shocking footage shows a semi-truck helplessly stuck on the tracks before being obliterated by a speeding train. Like a scene straight out of an action movie, a semi-truck is completely destroyed after a brutal train collision. What seemed like a normal day in London turned into an inferno. The station, train cars, and nearby shops were engulfed in flames. A horrific crash in Haverstraw, New York, as a train slams into a semi-truck. Fortunately, the driver escapes the cabin just seconds before impact.
Oh no. What a mess, Priscilla.
A violent collision between a freight train and a concrete beam truck. Thankfully, no serious injuries were reported.
Oh no.
Two men. They've been waiting a while to rescue.
After a freight train derailment, fuel leaked into the river and erupted into flames. An inferno that shook all of Kentucky. A train speeds across a bridge just as a truck below explodes into a massive fireball. It's pure cinematic chaos. Flames engulfed a bridge in Tempe after a disastrous derailment. A line of rail cars flew off the tracks, igniting a blaze mid-air. Dashcam footage captures a train car flipping off the tracks like dominoes. Calm weekend in Springfield turns into a nightmare. When no one's driving, the car decides to take a solo tour through the streets of Connecticut. A moving train suddenly derails, and the camera records every second. What went wrong with a system that seemed so solid? New York suddenly got an underground pool no one signed up for. The remnants of Ida flooded the subway in what looked like a disaster film. fiery blast erupts between a rail line and highway in Texas, looking like a Hollywood explosion scene. First responders raced the clock to the site. How would you react if a train derailed right in front of your eyes? Share your first thought in the comments. A truck had just crossed the tracks when, bam! A sudden and violent crash in Utah caught everyone off guard. A massive blaze caused part of the Crimea Bridge to collapse in chaos. The once iconic bridge is now a pile of scorched debris. A lightning strike hits the ground, sending sparks flying like something out of an action movie. Southeastern Melbourne turns into a natural stage. When a train and a fuel truck meet at the wrong time, the result is a massive explosion that rattled all of Veracruz. Fire and thick black smoke made London look apocalyptic. The city had never seen anything like it. Nerve-wracking landing veers off course, leaving everyone holding their breath. Thankfully, no one was injured. A gust of wind like an invisible hand blows a truck across a Kansas highway. In just seconds, the world seems to tilt.
Everybody built this place. We didn't get it.
What happens when a speeding train meets an obstacle head-on? This collision says it all. A peaceful train ride turns chaotic as flames erupt. All 350 passengers are evacuated in a nail-biting rescue. Part of an overpass suddenly collapses. Drone footage reveals the true scale of this shocking disaster in Mexico City. Yet another chilling reminder of the risks in transporting crude oil by rail. A rebellious speedboat crashes into a Florida dock, scattering debris like a Hollywood action scene. A partially built bridge suddenly collapses into the Ganges River, raising urgent questions about construction quality and safety. A sailboat in Boston becomes the centerpiece of a divine fireworks show. A lightning strike that stunned everyone. In the blink of an eye, an entire house vanishes. Tornadoes don't mess around.
That is a huge water spout. Oh, Lord.
A tornado brushes past a resort, a sobering reminder of how fast everything can change. unbelievable moment as a seaplane crashes into a boat in Vancouver Bay. A movie like Escape in real life. Storm Eric doesn't play nice. Waves pound the coast like they're trying to swallow the streets whole.
Hey, I better stay.
This boat met an unmovable object, and the result is pure destruction. "53. When nature speaks, all we can do is watch in awe and prepare." Like something out of a surreal dream, a car somehow ends up in the middle of a Boston train station. Chaos erupts in the heart of Santiago as a bus bursts into flames. The street turns into a scorching fire pit. A full-sized house swept away by raging floods, tossed like a toy in the current. Nature is no joke. Debris flies like fireworks in the sky. This tornado left nothing but destruction behind.
Come here, Annie. Get down, get down, get down, get down, get down. I did.
Oh no! Vehicles are swept away like paper by raging floods in Sicily. Truly unbelievable. Cyclone Varda tosses a car like a toy. Nature's raw power leaves everyone speechless. A wild nature moment. The driver is left stunned as a giant dust devil suddenly appears on the road. Enjoy an amazing performance by the ocean's own dancers, an experience you don't want to miss.
No way. Oh my god. Oh my god. That is...
A rare natural phenomenon, Tambourine Mountain Road turns into a waterfall during Storm Alfred. Truly surreal. Two waterspouts spin side by side on the calm waters of Whitsunday, an incredibly rare and beautiful sight. Would you dare stand on this ship in the middle of a storm? Watch and tell us how you'd feel. A heart-stopping moment in Wisp. A boat speeds toward a still open bridge, just seconds from disaster. A breathtaking and wild display of nature's power leaves everyone in awe. nature is beautiful, but never gentle. Always keep an eye on the weather when traveling. A tiny waterspout twirls across a peaceful lake in Quebec, like nature doing warm-up exercises. A sudden tornado appears on the road from Slobozia to Drajna, plunging the entire region into chaos. Blue Magic crashes into the dock due to a technical fault, crushing a small sailboat. Thankfully, no one was injured.
Oh my god.
Cruise ship suddenly caught fire while docked in Grand Turk. Thick smoke caused panic among passengers.
The workers ain't worried though. They just standing there.
Aqui é a piscina. Aí a estação aí cheia. Aqui. Na zona VIP, yeah. Agora como vão passar? Não vão para um comboio.
Passengers didn't even make it on the train before floodwaters arrived first. A Portuguese station turned into a pool amid historic flooding.
Nem a África quer ficar em África. A África veio imigrar na Europa. Vocês. E eu continuo na zona VIP. Essa aqui é a praia de Carcavelos, pra quem não sabe.
Oh fuck! Oh fuck! Oh no!
Toronto, February 17th. A nerve-wracking landing as a plane touched down amid smoke and sparks. If someone was journaling that flight, they'd have to title this chapter, A Miracle in the Sky.
Tower, you're seeing this airplane just crash into Greek. Oh my god! Oh my god! Well, hold shit, come on, take that out.
Take it back there. Hey, but brothers, they kept asking me at the register if I liked them.
They did.
A sudden lightning strike near a home in Arkansas sent the whole family into shock. That kind of greeting from Mother Nature is one you never want twice. Oh my goodness. What happened to those houses? It looks like something straight out of a disaster movie. Not once, but twice, lightning struck a midtown building during the storm, straight out of a Hollywood film. Whoa. When lava hits the sea, it creates hauntingly beautiful laser-like steam, stunning but highly toxic. Oh, a perfect game day took a wild turn as a dust devil spun across the field in Hendersonville. Just minutes earlier, It was blue skies and sunshine.
What is going on, Bryson? Boom! Another one. Another one went on deep on the inside. There's the fire from it. Boom! I got it.
Whoa, just like an action movie. A lithium battery plant explosion shook the ground and sent smoke billowing skyward. Pure chaos.
All right. I got it. Big explosion.
Manhattan was rocked once again, this time from underground. A steam pipe blast sent shockwaves through the streets. Fire and smoke engulfed a New Jersey highway after a truck explosion turned the entire scene into a blazing inferno. How did a gas pipeline blow up like that? Is Mexico, Missouri, paying the price for a critical oversight? Chaos in the backyard as a tornado uproots trees and shatters windows. Everything changed in a flash. A former casino icon in Atlantic City is reduced to memories after its dramatic demolition. Oklahoma proves once again that its weather is anything but calm. This time it's hail and shattered windows.
No!
A chilling scene that leaves everyone who witnesses it in shock. Stepping outside in this moment, you're truly a brave soul. Torrential rain made the road disappear. A gaping hole suddenly opened up in the California wilderness. Where do flash floods come from, and why are they so dangerous? Slow-moving storm systems trapped water in low-lying valleys of southwest Missouri, a region vulnerable to prolonged rain. Storm Gloria turned Spain's western coast into a vivid portrait of chaos. Unbelievable! Within seconds, a lightning bolt struck a moving truck.
Oh my god. Okay. Where?
I don't know. Anywhere but here. Just gun it.
Windsor Heights, Iowa. A peaceful place turned into the center of a historic tornado. The aftermath left residents with concern and a hard lesson in preparedness.
Alright.
There goes the trampoline.
What just flew away?
Goodbye.
A backyard trampoline in Michigan was swept up by strong winds and disappeared into the night.
And whatever else that thing was. Goodbye.
On June 5th, an EF1 tornado swept through Gaithersburg, Maryland, leaving destruction in its wake. Oh, a tree burst into flames right after a lightning report. Mar del Plata trembled beneath nature's fury, as if Earth itself was roaring in vengeance.
What? That's dangerous.
Should I turn off?
A normally peaceful waterfall at Hanging Rock Hill turned into a raging torrent, flooding roads and stunning drivers in Madison.
Why is it so? I feel like that's never been like that.
I mean, that's insane. That literally would push a car right down the street. Oh my gosh, this is scary. Remind me not to go this way back home. Look at the road.
An unbelievable sight. Witnessing raw nature up close made everything feel completely out of control.
Well, here it goes. Look at that, look.
Truly unbelievable. No further context provided.
Bloody hell.
Ferocious flames erupted at a lumber site, sending 30-foot logs into a towering inferno. Streets in Malaga transformed into rivers during a downpour, with floating trash bins marking the flood's extent. Hurricane Dorian didn't just rip off roofs, it gifted us a natural tree island. Nature unleashes its fury as intense lightning crashes down on Port Arthur during Hurricane Harvey. What seemed like a normal day on the golf course quickly turned surreal when ice began to fall from the sky.